and gets a full toss straight up, and Haynes crunches it through the covers for 4. It's Perry again, and this time back on the mark, but punched off the back foot by Haynes. She's timed that superbly, and it'll be back-to-back boundaries. Again, this time cut, and again it's got through the gap, and this will beat deep third, and that is away for 3 consecutive boundaries. Villani bowls to Haynes, and Haynes drives beautifully through point for 4 runs. So Haynes on strike again, gets a shorter ball pulled away nicely. That'll run away to the boundary as well. Wide of mid-wicket, her 5th boundary. Villani short, pulled away. Good shot by Haynes. 2nd, 3rd bounce over the rope. Villani. And driven straight back past the bowler, wide of mid-off.
And Haynes drives this one well, and that'll break the shackles. Square of the wicket, nicely struck. Healy this time comes down the track, lofts it, gets a good piece of that, and 1 bounce over the rope for 4. And Healy comes down the track again and hits that even better, even longer, and that one clears the rope for 6. Molineux continuing around the wicket, that's in the air, and it's caught well. Very nice catch.
Sophie Molineux. Quicker, shorter, outside your stump, big appeal. Wilson gets the edge. Bowls to Gardner, and whipped away off the pads for 4 runs. Tossed up, Haynes drives over mid-off's head, and 3rd bounce over the rope for 4.
A bit of experience.
Now this one's well flighted, straight back to the bowler, and that is gone.
Sitting in the shade. Agree with what Robbie was saying earlier, as it's been straight through Burns. Can she get a key breakthrough? Gardner slashing over the slips and down for 4. Victorian side have played for Australia, as that one's lofted by Treneman. Just a couple of bounces away for 4. Pick the right moment then.
Kim Garth now bowls and driven away beautifully through the covers there by Ash Gardner for 4 runs. In a bit, I think. So now Warren bowls, and advancing down the wicket is Gardner, and has got a full piece of it.
Such a nice action.
This time gets onto it, cuts nicely, does Treneman behind point, and it will reach the rope. Warren flights well, and Treneman advances beautifully down the wicket.
In the pathway and a bit of coaching as well, and that's a great shot by Rachel Treneman.
That is a great shot from Rachel Treneman. So Strano in again now. Bowls and lofted away by Ash Gardner. The signature shot over cover for 6.
And Gardner drives that beautifully. What a lovely shot that is to Gardner, who's on 49, outside edge, and that one will race away. Will it get all the way to the rope for 4? It's just, no it hasn't. Combination of Victoria, as that's played long and high, and 6 of spinning action. And that one's turned around the corner and gets the wicket right on cue, and Gardner cannot believe it. And that one is hit hard by Darlington. 1 bounce away for 4. So we're into Treneman, and Treneman comes down the track and dropped by Meg Lanning. Coming down the track and launching that. Has it got enough to get over the rope? It doesn't. It's been well caught just inside the... She steps to the offside and then sweeps that in the air. What a lovely shot that was. Spinners, Wareham with the last ball of the over, and Sammy Joe's gone high and long again. Sutherland in underneath it, takes the catch.
Gets a short ball, and it's pulled away out to deep mid-wicket, and the catch has been taken. For a boundary perhaps. Cut away nicely. Good shot by Smith. Beats the fielders in close, and it finished her 10-over spell. Sheedall gets bowled. Went for the big one over mid-wicket, and Strano gets a well-deserved wicket. The all on leg stump. Might be a chance for Courtney bowled, it is. So that brings about the end of the Breakers innings. Breakers found themselves at 4 for 99 when Erin Burns was bowled. Runs in now, bowls, and driven magnificently in front of point by Villani. And again, and this time it's short, and this time it'll get the same result. Another 4 runs. This time a little bit straighter, punched off the back foot.
And a few others, plenty of others worth talking about.
As Molineux gets an edge on that and just goes past second slip, and it does find its way down to the bowls again now to Villani, and this one is hit beautifully between point and gully. It was a little bit upish. Cut again, 4 more runs. Brilliant shot off the back foot by Villani. Johnson bowls. Villani drives firmly through the gap. Magnificent shot. Beautiful placement. Over. Bowls to Molineux. It's a full toss and it's hammered over mid-on. Down to the boundary for 4 runs.
Victoria currently none for 47, and that's better from Villani. That's where she needed to go. Straight through mid-off. Into Villani again. Last ball of the 10th over, and that one smoked down the ground. Straight back past the bowler. Back-to-back boundary.
Back. Campbell this time short cut through the gap between gully and point, and it races away. Cheadle to Molineux and driven beautifully by Sophie Molineux through the covers for 4 runs. Didn't quite use their full quota. That's short, and that'll be cut, and that'll be 4 runs most likely behind point, and it does. This time Campbell short cut, 3 fours in a row. That one hit between keeper and first slip. Back into the attack from the Fitzroy Street end, and she has been greeted with a boundary, a beautiful little pull shot. Darlington, oh, driven over the top. Short, oh, and it's been edged away. It beat the keeper. It was more of a first slip type of catch.
Fitzroy Street, I think, was beating.
Yeah, join the club. That's a lovely cut shot. Behind point by Villani, 4 runs.
Somewhere in that vicinity.
And there we go. We have our first wicket.
Over. Villani cutting that one away and beats the infield, and that'll go away for another boundary. You can make that.
9th over. Bowls now, and Meg Lanning, a beautiful pull shot wide of mid-wicket, just all bottom hand. Bowls now to Lanning, and that's a beautiful shot. Just guided away through the slip cordon. Campbell short, pulled away over the infield and runs away for 4 more. Was it?
Yeah,
short, pulled away. That might go the journey. It has. 6. Sammy Joe bowls full, driven away beautifully. She'll move to 94 with a magnificent cover drive. Again now, and that's short cut, and it's through the gap. Villani moves to 98. Gardner throws it up. Lanning on the back foot. Cracking shot. Slight misfield. It gets through to the rope, and that's 4 more. Johnson bowls. Full, driven away. In the air. Chance for a catch, is it? No, Darlington did well.
So Gardner continuing to Villani, who comes down the track, and it's dropped by Sammy Joe Johnson at mid-off. New South Wales innings, going with the reverse and Villani, and very effectively executing everything. This situation just for something a little bit different. Nice drive there from Villani. That's superb timing. Middle stages of the 38th over. She goes again. Same spot, same shot, and same result.
A lot of luck.
Down the track goes Lanning, and that's beautifully played. Timed between the backward point. Would stop than anything else. And again to Lanning, and Lanning this time is out, and a drop of the head into Perry again, and Perry flicks this one. They'll run on the shot down towards mid-on. It was a direct hit, but they were comfortably back, and Victoria get the winning runs.
To Victoria with, what was it, just over 7 overs to spare.